What's on? So in this video I'm going to be making some truck drawers. Alright, well I've started making the drawers, the truck bed. Basically this is all 12mm ply, so this part of it is going to make up the base. Got the base done pretty much. Just going to make up the sides that are going to hold the drawer runners in place. Here we go, something like that. I'm just going to use some batten to go down either side to hold these in place, and that should be good. I'll just make the drawers a little bit shallower so they go over the top of this. Just a job. So I've pilot drilled and countersunk on the top and in the side, so I can drill down through into the ply. I've got 30mm screws, so I go through this batten but not all the way through the ply. So this is basically the frame, the base done. So these drawer sections are 400 apart, so the drawers inside will be slightly smaller than that. I'm just going to start making the top now. So that'll be done in 2 sections because the back's too big for it all to be done in one. So I've just cut the base for the first drawer. I've cut them a little bit narrower so that I can get the runners on the side. So this is where I got to so far. I made a face for the drawer last night, boiled it on, squared it all up, started making the second drawer. It's only just sat in there, so it's not squared up yet. I've been into Electro this morning, picked up a load of nuts and bolts so I can attach the bearings for the runners. So we'll see what we do today. So I've managed to get a bit more done. This is one drawer finished. It needs painting, but slides in and out. And that works on these 25mm square box section, and then it runs on these bearings. That's a 6305 bearing, and that's a 6304. All the bottom ones are 6305s. I've got a couple top ones just to keep it in place. I'm just sorting out the battery. This battery is just basically going to power some lights. The fan that I'm going to put in the ceiling is going to have a supply for the diesel heater, and if I can get a pump in the water tank when that finally goes in. Just knocked up a little clamp. It's going to go over that lip there. The back is under a lip. I don't think you can see that very well. There's a gap in the ply there that's holding that in. It's going to go over the front like that. I'm going to tidy it up and paint it, and then put a cut down here along the bottom and bend that bit round so it holds it, so it can't move side to side as well. Okay, so I've got the clamp in. It's just a bit of, I don't know what it is, not even, probably about a mil. I just bent it around the sides, folded it over, screwed it down. Now the battery can't move, so she's nice and safe. Right, so I've already drilled the hole for the bearing to go through, to bolt through. So I wanted to show you how I'm fixing the bearing in. So first of all, you get a big washer, goes on there, and then a little washer which fits inside the hole nice and tight so it can't move, and then a big washer on that side, and that goes through the hole. The hole's nice and tight because I don't want to move in, otherwise the drawers will drop. Then I've got a nylock nut to go on the back. I'm going to do this part. focus. So what I've made here is a draw catch to stop it opening on its own. So basically it's a piece of metal that I've cut in shape, screwed through the top there on some spacers, so a nut and a couple of washers, and that there is a clothesline peg spring. So I can press on here and it goes up and down, holds it down, and that slot there marries up with that bit of angle in there, so that when it goes over the top, clips on, then it won't come out until you press this. Magic. Okay, so I'm just sorting out this box on the side and the pins. I'm going to put the switches and the voltage gauge and everything on the front of this one. So just marked out where the voltage gauge is going to go. Should be something like that. So I'll get them in quick and that. Alright, so I've managed to get the carpet on the front of the drawers and the side panels, and it's looking sweet. It still works really nice. Just going to get the rubber to go on the top now. So that's the rubber on the top of the bed section. That's just like it's like 3mm rubber mat that I got off eBay. It cost about 30 quid for 2 meters by 1.5 meters, so it's not cheap, but looks to be good stuff. I just trimmed it up and then stuck it down with this stuff, adhesive, carpet adhesive. Okay, so I've carpeted the inside of that drawer. That's going to be used for the guns, so it's nice and soft. And then this one I've just painted the inside so it's a little bit more waterproof, so you can put wet gear and stuff. in there if we need to. Just stuck on the strip on the bottom of here, just to hide the under the ply. So that looks nice and tidy, and then I'll do the top one next to tidy that edge up. So the strips I'm using to hide the ply on the corners is this 15mm aluminium angle. I can only get it in 1 metre lengths off eBay, so I've had to cut it and make it fit. You can see a little join in the middle there, but unless you're really looking for it, you wouldn't know. So that's the drawers finished. Really pleased with them. They're going to be really good in the winter when I'm using the truck a lot more for shooting and stuff. I just wanted to show you that it can be done. I'm not a carpenter, I'm a landscaper, so I'm handy, I'm good with my hands, but I'm not qualified to do this. So I haven't got the tools, I haven't got the kit. I started off with just a jigsaw and a handsaw and a drill. Managed to buy a second-hand table saw for 50 quid off my cousin, which has helped out loads because it means I can get the cut straight. I'm not a very good jigsaw driver, but in the end it turned out really well. I'm really pleased with it. So when I was looking at building it, I looked through YouTube, I looked at loads of videos. A really good one is from a guy called Pask Makes. I think he's from Australia or New Zealand or somewhere, but his video is really good. So he gave me quite a few ideas. So yeah, really pleased. So there we are, that's the finished job. Really pleased with it, it's come up better than I expected really. So the next video I'm going to be doing the switches and the electrics. So look out for that one.